1. Toronto, Ontario, the immigrant capital of Canada. Toronto isn't just the largest city in Canada, it's the most diverse city in the world, with immigrants fueling its rise. But with such rapid growth, what's the true cost of Toronto's transformation? Toronto is often seen as the crown jewel of Canada's immigrant landscape, and for good reason. With more than 50% of its population born outside of Canada, it holds the title of one of the most multicultural cities globally. From Europe to Asia, Africa to the Middle East, every corner of the world is represented here. The result is a city that's an eclectic mix of cultures, cuisines, languages, and traditions, something that makes Toronto an economic and cultural powerhouse. The largest immigrant groups in Toronto hail from India, China, the Philippines, and Pakistan, and these communities have become the backbone of the city's economy. Toronto's tech industry, in particular, has been revitalized by skilled immigrants who work as software engineers, IT professionals, and entrepreneurs. Immigrants are also heavily present in essential services, ranging from healthcare and education to transportation and hospitality. The city's vibrant food scene owes much of its success to immigrant chefs and restaurateurs who bring authentic global flavors to every street. However, this rapid growth isn't without its downsides. The housing crisis in Toronto has reached alarming levels, with property prices and rent skyrocketing to unaffordable levels for many, particularly among new immigrants. The strain on public services, coupled with concerns about employment competition, has led to occasional tensions. Some longtime residents feel that the pace of change is overwhelming, and the city's identity is being diluted by its new globalized nature. Nevertheless, immigrants continue to drive Toronto's success. In the political sphere, they've increasingly held positions of power and influence, shaping policies that reflect the needs of a diverse population. The multicultural fabric of Toronto isn't just a feature, it's the foundation of its future growth. Toronto's immigrant-driven evolution is far from over. With continued waves of newcomers, the city will likely become even more influential on the global stage. Immigrants aren't just adapting to Toronto, they're shaping it into a new world capital. 2. Vancouver, British Columbia, a city on the rise. Vancouver's transformation has been dramatic, but as immigrants pour in, is this booming city on the brink of a crisis? Discover how the influx of newcomers is reshaping Vancouver's future. Vancouver, one of Canada's most picturesque cities, has also become one of its most coveted destinations for immigrants. With its stunning views of the Pacific Ocean, majestic mountains, and temperate climate, it's no wonder that Vancouver attracts newcomers from all over the world. The city's growth in recent years has been fueled by large waves of immigrants, particularly from China, India, and the Philippines. As of recent statistics, over 40% of Vancouver's population was born outside of Canada, making it one of the most international cities in the country. The strong Asian presence in Vancouver is particularly noticeable, with significant Chinese and Indian communities shaping the city's culture, economy, and even its politics. Vancouver's economy is closely tied to its immigrant population, with newcomers dominating key sectors like real estate, technology, healthcare, and the service industry. Many have opened small businesses, ranging from restaurants and stores to tech startups, making Vancouver a city where entrepreneurship thrives. Despite its success, the rapid influx of immigrants has created a perfect storm of challenges. Housing prices in Vancouver are some of the highest in the country, and many immigrants find themselves living in smaller homes or struggling to find affordable rent. Additionally, this dramatic population growth has put immense pressure on the city's public services, such as schools, healthcare, and transportation. The local government has had to scramble to keep up with demand, yet the city's infrastructure often feels like it's lagging behind the booming population. For longtime residents, the rapid pace of change can be jarring. Many Vancouverites feel that the city's cultural identity is being overwhelmed by the constant flow of new people, and that once pristine neighborhoods are becoming too densely populated, losing their charm and affordability. The debate over how much development is too much continues to be a hot topic among local policymakers and residents. But despite these issues, immigrants continue to play a pivotal role in Vancouver's economic success. Their contributions, from boosting the tech industry to enriching the city's diverse cultural scene, make Vancouver a thriving metropolis. The city's economy is strong because of them, but the future of Vancouver depends on finding a balance between welcoming newcomers and maintaining its livability for everyone. As Vancouver continues to grow, its immigrant population will only become more vital to its prosperity. How the city handles its evolving demographic challenges will determine whether it can remain a global city for all. 3. Calgary, Alberta, the heart of the West. In just a few short years, Calgary has transformed from an oil-driven city to a multicultural powerhouse. But as more immigrants settle here, how is this city adapting to its new, diverse future? Calgary, often associated with the oil and gas industry, has undergone a significant transformation over the last 2 decades. Traditionally known for its cowboy culture and booming energy sector, the city is now attracting immigrants from around the world, making it one of the fastest growing cities in Canada. The changing landscape of Calgary is not just about skyscrapers and real estate, it's about a city becoming a global destination for people looking to build a better life. A staggering 28% of Calgary's population is made up of immigrants, with many newcomers coming from the Philippines, India, China, and Eastern Europe. They are drawn to Calgary's thriving job market, low unemployment rate, and high standard of living. The oil industry, though still a major player in Calgary's economy, has given way to other sectors such as tech, healthcare, and education, which offer new opportunities for those settling in the city. One of the key reasons why immigrants are flocking to Calgary is its strong economy. While the downturn in oil prices has affected some aspects of the city's economic activity, the diversification of the economy has helped Calgary stay resilient. Newcomers are also attracted by the lower cost of living compared to cities like Vancouver and Toronto. Housing is still relatively affordable, and many immigrants find Calgary's suburban neighborhoods to be family-friendly and welcoming. However, this rapid growth has brought challenges. As the immigrant population has risen, so too has demand for services such as education, healthcare, and public transportation. Calgary's infrastructure has struggled to keep pace, resulting in congestion on roads, overcrowded schools, and longer waiting times for medical care. As more immigrants move in, the city's public services are being stretched thin, and local governments are scrambling to find ways to meet the growing demand. Cultural integration has also been a concern. While the city has done a good job in creating spaces where people of different backgrounds can celebrate their heritage, there have been instances of cultural tensions between established residents and newcomers. These tensions sometimes arise due to differences in lifestyle, values, and communication, which can challenge community cohesion. Despite these growing pains, Calgary's diversity is undeniable. Immigrants are making significant contributions to the local economy, and many are taking leadership positions in the city's business, education, and healthcare sectors. Additionally, the city's cultural diversity is being reflected in its festivals, restaurants, and community events, enriching Calgary's social fabric. As Calgary continues to attract new settlers, the city's future will depend on how well it can integrate its growing immigrant population while maintaining its economic vitality. The balance between growth and quality of life will be key to ensuring Calgary remains a place where both immigrants and longtime residents can thrive.